Hey, welcome back. Would you believe this wall was destructible the whole time and I just missed it? Would you believe that I missed something while playing a game? I hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Welcome back. Did I say that already? I think I said that. I like saying welcome back. It's a really nice thing to say. I like when Let's Players say welcome back. It makes me feel like part of the community. Like I'm just inviting you onto my couch to play a game. I'm not in a couch. I'm in a like armchair, but that's not the point. I'm inviting you onto my couch because if I invited you onto my armchair, it would be implying that I wanted you to sit in my lap, and that's kind of creepy. I mean, it wouldn't be creepy if you did sit in my lap. Well, no, maybe it would. Maybe it would. But if I asked you to, it would be super creepy, you know? Anyway, I'm inviting you onto my couch, and I'm saying, welcome back to my abode on this new day where we play Super Metroid Fusion, except it's just regular Metroid Fusion. I would love if they made a Super Metroid Fusion, to be fucking honest. I'd love a sequel to this game. The last Metroid they made was Other M, and it's a fucking shame because it is not very good. But I'd even take another Other M. Another Other M. God, say that 10 times fast. Except I don't want to say it 10 times fast. It doesn't even mean anything to me. If they made another like sequel to that, that would be fine. It would be better than fucking nothing. Because I'm just so like I want Metroid. I love Metroid. I want more. So I didn't even de-electrify the water. Oh right, because the computer literally told me that they couldn't de-electrify the water because if they turn the power off, it'll like turn off the life support systems or some shit. Like I need that. God, I'll be fine. I have my suit. Actually, I don't know. Like, I wonder what the specifics of this suit are. Because it's so different from Samus's old power suit. It's all like organic and like made of Metroids. I don't know if they ever went like in detail into what's up with this suit. Also, I don't remember the ending of this game at all. I don't remember what happens or if it even leaves room for a fucking sequel. I mean, it probably does because Metroid was a big franchise at the time, but I really don't remember what happens, like, in the slightest. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to finish it again. And you'll all get to experience it with me. Fuck these things. They're here just to, like, I'm not even, like, I didn't even touch it. Like, I'm literally not even touching it. And this little space only exists for me to hurt myself trying to complete the map. It's like they're punishing me for needing map completion. Ugh, okay. So, now that the water level's lowered, we can get whatever that power up in the next room is. And I'm sure we can do a bunch of other stuff too, but I wonder if I finished my chamomile tea. I didn't. There's a few things left. Things. By things I mean sips. Let's see. What can I do? I can run really fast and go this way. Oh, I probably shouldn't have stopped right when I actually needed it. Let's get this first. I was like, oh, a new room. I better stop and investigate, even though it clearly wants me to be running at full speed. Should I even go that way though? Because I've already been over there. No. I'm just gonna go this way. Or not. Hold up. Wait. I've got this. I'm smart. I can do this. Let me get a little health. Wow, my health got real low real fast. It's probably because I was fucking around on those electrical wires. Just like in real life. If you fuck around on electrical wires, your health goes down. Oh, here's the thing. What's the thing? It's that. Oh, that's a super bomb. Okay. I thought that was giving me super bombs, but I'm like, nah. That needs me to already have super bombs. So let's go this way. And now that there's no water, I can get the fuck out of here. Oh, what? It's... okay. Was that it? It was locking me in there until I beat that, which is kind of weird, right? It was just like a regular enemy. Oh, yeah. I almost said thanks for reminding me to go back up to the recharge room, but no, you didn't. Maybe you did, but I didn't hear it just now. If I did, I'm hearing voices, and that's a little concerning. I'm not going back to the navigation room because I don't want to hear Adam's shit. I don't care what he has to say, even though he'd probably give me a cool new objective. I really, really want to just do my own thing. How do I beat these? Missiles? No. Okay, maybe suddenly I do care what Adam has to say. No, I'm gonna go this way. What the fuck is this? I can't even touch it. I need like a different beam. I'm just making sure I could get back up. But then again, if I couldn't get back up, that would mean I was definitely supposed to be down here. I always think that way about games. Like I feel like if you end up in an area where you can't get back from, you're supposed to be like, oh shit, I can't get back. But whenever I end up in an area that I can't get back from, I'm like, oh, well, this is the way I was supposed to go, and it'll give me a power that lets me go back that way. Because that's just how video games work. Which is why I kind of like games where you can get yourself permanently stuck. I kind of like games that are like not developed very well, so you can like literally ruin the entire game if you make a mistake. Just because they feel so much more threatening. I really like things like that. Like I know it's not particularly good game design, and I wouldn't like want all games to be like that. But there's something about that, like, the permanence of your fuck-ups that I really like. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I can't use the speed boost underwater. Nope. Okay. So, I want to go this way. Oh, but wait, I can't. This fucking thing. What else can I do that I'm forgetting about? I can jump high, I can grab onto walls, I can get killed by little fucking hermit crabs and be really embarrassed about it, but try to pass it off like a joke, and it's like, oh yeah, it's whatever, I'm getting killed by hermit crabs, it's funny, but I'm really upset. Not really that upset. So, yeah, I can get back. Fine. Alright, I'll talk to Adam, and he'll fucking tell me some shit. And, wow, I lost a lot of health down there in the past, like, minute. Recharge again, Samus. You need it. You deserve it. Just, like, plug your arm into a little thing and then be fully healed. God, I wish. Alright, so Ceres has been infected by the X2. Well, as a result, you recovered another ability. At this rate, you may be able to face the SAX yet, but that's still a ways off. You're still shit. HQ has more support data. This time it's missile upgrade data. You desperately need this, but the data room here is sealed with a level 4 lock, the highest security level. Let's avoid opening sensitive areas unless it's absolutely necessary. Also, the route to the data room in Sector 2 is blocked by still more SAX the motherfucker activity. I know a deliberate activity pattern, as if it is blocking your recovery intentionally. Samus, it looks like your best option for this download is in Sector 3. You will find the PYR data room on your map after using the navigation room there. Alright, new area. Cool. We're gonna go to Pyre. Oh, I wonder if it has something to do with fire, because they rhyme. That's why pyre is related to fire, not because it's the word that it comes from, but because it rhymes. Everything that rhymes is actually related to each other. Like how my name is Nick, and I'm kind of a dick. No, I'm actually really great. I'm like the nicest person. What am I doing? Why am I running so fast? We're going down to Sector 3. Maybe Samus will have another cool monologue. Nope. Alright, well, good talking to you, Samus. Hope you have a really good day. I hope Samus does have a good day. She deserves it. I mean, right now she's not having a good day. But after this, she needs a vacation, you know? Thankfully, the X have not invaded this area yet. The data room here is sealed by another security hatch. In order to download, you must find the security room here and activate level 2 hatches. This may allow the SAX and X parasites into the area, but we're left with no choice. Your recovery is our main goal. The data room is here. As I explained, security rooms can't be shown on the map. Be careful, Samus. You'll see very violent organisms here. And avoid the ultra-heated areas. Your suit can't take such high temperatures yet, but we're working on it. Level 2 hatches are green. Release the lock and proceed. Shut up. Oh my god, yeah, super missiles. Got it. Let's go. I want them. There are no ultra-heated areas on your route, so turn back if you enter one. Thanks. Organisms. When I was in, I think it was like freshman year of high school, I had a biology class where the teacher really, really clearly, it was not like a misspeak, she very clearly said orgasms instead of organisms, and never corrected herself, never said anything, never betrayed any sign of being embarrassed or having said the wrong thing. She just fucking went with it. She was fully committed to teaching us about microscopic orgasms, and I didn't learn a goddamn thing in that class. But that's not the point. That was also the class where I was having, I think I was having like a panic attack, and like at the time I didn't know it was a panic attack, but looking back I don't see what else it could have been. And the teacher thought I was like choking on something, so she was trying to give me the Heimlich, and I was like, this is super not working. I used to get them a lot where like I would just like stop being able to breathe. That used to happen to me a lot in high school, and I never like saw a therapist for it. I never got any medication for it. But for some reason at some point I just stopped having them. I guess because my life got a lot less panic inducing. But still, I don't know, I think I got lucky. Like, it's a really dangerous thing to just live with, is like severe panic attacks. So I got lucky, but if you're having panic attacks, you should probably see a doctor. I don't know how I've gotten away with not going to a doctor for so much of my life. Not even for panic attacks, but for like actual physical ailments. Not that mental ailments are not physical, they are kind of. But what the fuck is, what are these? What are these? They're like pastel versions of the enemies that I was already fighting. Unless that's not pastel. Don't ever quote me on color things. For a lot of my life, I just never went to the doctor. I would just be like, it'll be fine in the morning, and then I have bronchitis for like 2 weeks. But I don't know, like a few weeks ago I had a really bad ingrown toenail, and I'm not gonna go into detail, but I you know, I took care of it, and I probably shouldn't have taken care of it on my own, but it worked. It's fine. I never learned my lesson about not doing dangerous things to myself and going to the fucking doctor, because everything always turns out fine. So I'm like, well, that worked. Better do it again. And like I can say this, I fully recognize that like I'm an idiot sometimes when it comes to my own health, but when it actually comes down to going to a doctor and thinking about like paying the hospital bill, or not even the hospital, but just like going to the doctor at all, it's like, whatever. I'm a healthy young person. The only thing wrong with me is I have high cholesterol, but I used to eat fast food a lot when I lived in Connecticut, because it was like, we were kind of lazy and not very wealthy, so it was either cooking or fast food, and we were not about to cook, so we just fucking got fast food. My mom is actually a really good cook, but she hardly ever cooked, because for most of my life I was a vegetarian, and by the time I stopped being a vegetarian, we had my sister, and she's a vegetarian. So basically, My mom did not have too much to work with. You can make some really yummy shit vegetarian, though. I recently got these hot dogs that I used to eat all the time that are like, I think they're soy. And I used to eat them a lot when I was little. And wow, that was not obvious. I never had a real hot dog when I was young, but I used to have these fake hot dogs. I think they're like smart dogs is what they're called. And I fucking loved them. And I remember one time my grandma ate one by mistake, and she like recoiled in fear. She was like, "What am I eating?" And I was like, I don't know, because like she was like, "Well, it's because I'm so used to real hot dogs. These don't measure up." And I was like, I wonder if they were actually gross and I just didn't know any better, or if my grandma just doesn't know what tastes good. So I went to the grocery store and I bought some, and they're fucking delicious. I love them. I think they're better than real hot dogs. Even though I eat meat now, I'd much rather eat the soy hot dogs. They're fantastic. That door is fine, I'm sure. That SAX hasn't been through here. No, I'll be fine. I remember there being more encounters with SAX, but that's probably because I was so terrified of them when I was little. Every time SAX showed up, I would like be paralyzed with fear, and that's the kind of thing that sticks with you when you like go back to a game years later. That's the moment that stays in your head as a very prominent thing. Like, the very beginning of Majora's Mask, and the fact that I kept fucking up, and like the moon falling. I remember all of that so clearly from when I was like 11, 12 years old. And yet, I later, more recently, beat the whole rest of the game, and I don't remember that like half as much. I don't remember a bunch of stuff from the later parts of Majora's Mask, even though I played it more recently. Oh hey, data. What do I get? Super missiles? Yeah! Press and hold R. So, are all my missiles just super missiles now? Yeah, I guess so. Cool. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, like, because that opening part of Majora's Mask where you were a fucking Deku scrub, it terrified me. I was like, what is happening? This isn't Link. Link isn't okay. And it really freaked me out. And that's the part that stays with me. And I love that. I don't know. That's why I like horror. I like horror games so much, because horror stuff is what I remember from my childhood. Even though it wasn't what I played or read the most of when I was younger, it's what I remember because that's what sticks with you. What is going on here? This part would have terrified the hell out of me as a kid. But there's a save room, so everything will be fine. We'll be safe. Safe. And hey, there's a recharge room. Wow, it's giving me all this health and a save point. There's probably not going to be anything terrible. There's probably not going to be a boss. Oh wow, super missiles are fucking awesome. I like that they integrated missiles and super missiles. Because in Super Metroid, they were different. They were two separate things. And you had to scroll through, like go to missiles, then super bombs, and it was really annoying. In this one, they just upgraded your missiles, which makes a lot more sense. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? I can't leave. Oh god. See, now I look like a fool, because in the beginning I was like, oh, this game is, it holds your hand, and it tells you exactly where to go at all times, and oh my god, what is that? That's not SAX at all, that's a horrible mechanical monstrosity. I was complaining that it tells you where to go too much, and then I fucking get lost like 5 times in 2 episodes. So, joke's on me. This boss is really cool. Look, it's like falling apart as it takes damage. No! I keep dropping off when I'm trying to aim down, which is completely my own fault, but... Oh man, I love the way they show damage in this game. I didn't remember that. That, like, the bosses change appearance as you do damage. Oh god, He keep fucking. Exactly. He keep fucking. Is it gonna blow up? Should I, like, stand away? What is it? Oh. Okay, bye. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't stand over there. Okay, so now I can get up here. Yeah. That's weird. There's a little gap there, but it's not big enough. I love that noise so much. It's even better when you get the screw attack. It's like... Fucking love Metroid sound effects. Nintendo is really good at sci-fi, and they don't do it a lot. The only other series that's kind of sci-fi is Star Fox, which I'm not that big of a fan of. Like, I don't think they're bad games, I just think they're not super interesting. Like, they're fun to play, but they don't have the they don't have the world building of Metroid or Zelda or even Mario. Like, Mario has a better story than Star Fox, to be fucking honest. There's a Star Fox game for DS that I can't remember the name of that is literally fan fiction. Like, the way it reads and the way that it like all of the character development and everything, it reads exactly like a fan fiction, and it's almost fucking incredible. Like, just look up like Star Fox DS endings and you will be amazed, because they're all fucking ridiculous. Like, one of them is all about Slippy finding a girlfriend frog, and one of them is about, like, Fox and Falco retiring and opening up a spaceship racetrack. And it's like, oh, it's so weird. It's, like, endearing. Like, I don't even dislike it. I just think it's absolutely silly. But Metroid's always struck me as having a very nice story to it. Like, a really, like, even though the stories themselves are never super complicated or full of twists, they're always just really nice worlds. It's got a lot of good world building. You may destroy it if you meet it again. I thought I destroyed it this time, sorry. It's nice to know you care about me, though. But as to your brief, level 2 security locks are released, so sectors 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. They are much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5, Arc, is Sub-Zero. Oh, Arctic. I don't know why I'm even making fun of that. Like, why wouldn't the abbreviations stand for the things that they are? Of course they do. I'm sorry, I'm being a little too critical. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine side effects, so you'll take damage if you even set foot inside there. Avoid Sector 5 for now. But in the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but the X have destroyed all the data rooms you've used so far. I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. You'll have to use the data room in the night habitat, Sector 6, Knock. Go to Sector 6 and access a navigation room there. Yeah, you don't have to show me, they're fucking labeled. I know what Sector 6 is. Tread lightly, Samus. You're the only one who can do this. And the X may be much more dangerous than we know. Yeah, alright. I like to think about the team that's, like, watching over Samus and, like, sending her data and stuff. I want a game about the team. Like, you have to, like, complete puzzles to build weapons to send to Samus. Like, that'd be awesome. Does Samus suspect anything? No, I do not think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Affirmative. Out. Alright, well, fine. Don't tell me! Jeez. I didn't want to know your secret anyway. Oh, that's the sector I'm not supposed to go in. I didn't want to be part of your special club. No, but wouldn't it be awesome if there was a game, where you, like, played as, like, a team member for some super-powered space marine, where you have to, like, not to call Samus a space marine, that's a little insulting. She's a very powerful bounty hunter. But, like, a character like Samus, with like all these crazy interesting weapons that get her past very specific obstacles. If you played as like a team of researchers trying to develop those in a short time span so that the hero could use them, I think that'd be awesome. The Varia suit data is here from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to a data room. But there's a problem, isn't there always? X from the Sub-Zero sector are in Sector 6, and they've been charged by the cold. If you absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. This seems like a deliberate tactic. Once you download the Varia suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. The knock data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X. In case you were too stupid to get it the first 2 times I said it, blue is bad. They're hunting you, Samus. And this area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. Alright, so next time we're gonna explore the darkness. Yeah! I always thought it was cool that the save rooms were like built in as like a canonical thing. They're like you have to ride this platform down and it's like, save your data, Samus. It's cool, it makes me feel like part of the world.